everyone, it's Sammy from Scrapmaster's Paradise, and today I'm going to give you guys an update on my Scrappy challenge. I ended up scrapbooking this page, which I had mentioned in my last video when I talked about my scrap challenge and how I'm using my scrapbook planner. I had made this page and it took me forever. My supplies were not organized at all, and so the last week or so I've been working on going through all of my supplies, organizing everything so I can find stuff. So it took me, gosh, a good like hour and a half or 2 hours to make this one because I was trying to find different things that I couldn't find. When I moved to this house, I have two Alex drawers on this desk, and they put them on the wrong side of the drawer, and I just decided to leave them there. I knew I was going to reorganize them anyway, but I haven't done it yet. I haven't organized anything in the room. I basically just put everything on the shelf. You guys have seen that video. I basically just put everything on the shelf and did the tour, and I still haven't organized stuff. So I realized when I went to make this one, it was really hard to scrapbook when I didn't know where anything was. And so I was like digging through my Alex drawers and looking on the shelves and having a really difficult time doing this. Even though like most of my fall decorations stuff is in one drawer all together, it still took me a long time to, find everything. So I went ahead and put my scrappy part of the challenge on hold. I'm still technically doing scrapbook stuff because I come in here most nights and organize a bunch of stuff and just, sort through things and pull out what I'm not using. But anyway, that's what I've been working on mostly. But I did make this layout, which I love. I had found a pretty layout that was a fall floral wreath with a couple of pictures connected to it. And it was beautiful. And I thought, I could do that with pumpkins. So that was my original thought. I was put pumpkins around because, this picture is very pumpkin patchy, but I found a lot of other cute little fall things that I could include in here. A lot of this is from the October Freckled Fawn kit. The alphas that are the smaller ones, the hearts, the wooden buttons, I think are a combo of that pack and an older pack that I have. And then the foil pumpkins came from that pack as well. Same with the label. And then these are old Felicity Jane letters, and you can see the U is smaller because I did not have 2 U's, I only had 1, and so I cut 2 zeros and took just off the top part to make the U's so that they would look the same. This pack is pretty much toast. I've got a couple of different vowels I could still use, but I went ahead and was creative with it because I really liked that alpha. But it took me a while to, go through alphas because I've got alphas in different spaces, and so I'm working on getting my room organized now. And there's an old L Studio item right there. And some of this is jelly bean soup, and I think these are doodlebug, these ones. These are jelly bean soup. So I just used a bunch of different things. There's old Freckled Fawn things in here as well. So I really love the way that this one turned out. It's one of my favorite ones I've made in a long time. So there's that one. And then, the back side was just that Project Life Week that went along with this layout. And since I've just been organizing, I haven't marked anything off on the actual planner part itself. I'll just go ahead and leave that open as well. The other scrappy related thing I've actually done is I have used my little, personal scrapbooky traveler's notebook thing that I'm doing. I've shown you guys the setup of this in my last video, but I ended up making 2 layouts in here. So I've got one with me with a face mask on, and I, wrote about what I want to accomplish in this year, talking about the loss of the other house and, how that's affected me so deeply. So I put a little house on here. I think that was from the November Freckled Fawn kit. Some older Freckled Fawn items, and I wrote directly on the page for this one because I knew it was going to be, really wordy. And so after seeing like my lines are going crooked, I'm not very good without lines on the paper, I decided to pull a piece of paper from this little notebook and cut it to size for this next page. So I used some Freckled Fawn papers for the back side of this, for the actual paper on here. And a little tip, make sure you glue down your page really well so that you don't have that little bit of curling up in your traveler's notebook. So I need to go back and add some adhesive, but my Tombow glue is clogged up, so I need to get one of my sewing needles out to pierce that. Here is this one. I used some, I think, Simple Stories stickers for these, and then some L Studio words here. And then that is a Freckled Fawn. It says, enjoy the journey. So this, I was talking more about Olivia, and this was the first time we painted her nails. It was a really special moment where I just was like, gosh, she's getting so big, and it really just hit me like a ton of bricks. And so I wanted to, document some of that. This is an Amy Tangerine clear sticker here. So I left it really simple, and I did a lot of writing on these because this is a more personal, more therapeutic type of thing for me, and it's not super duper personal. You guys know my struggle with the house, and this is a really happy memory here, so I just wanted to document it. But that's it. I've only done the 2 pages in here, and it did really feel therapeutic to get it all written down. I still have one photo in here that I can still, document, but I love having this. I just leave this on my desk here. Sometimes just sitting out, but my husband was in here working actually. He had to stay home the other day, and so I had it just in here. It just fits perfectly in my little thing I picked up at Target. So I love that it can just sit up there and look really pretty with the alphas. I've got some Christmas alphas in here because I know I'm going to be needing those coming up soon. So I still have a lot more to actually really dive into and organize. So I will do like a full desk organization with all my drawers and all my little, you guys can't see, but I've got these little tiny drawers. Hopefully you guys can see. These little tiny drawers I got from Target, the Target Dollar Spot, 2 summers ago, actually. That was the same time I got the divider I just showed you guys. But I've been recategorizing some of them to get my most used things right out in front of me so I can easily, just pull out a drawer and grab exactly what I need. So I'm working on reorganizing the drawers, reorganizing these little drawers, and getting my space set up to where I can just come in here and scrapbook, because the day I did this was such a big challenge. So I just, I just realized at that point I've got to get everything organized. But anyway, that is it for this video. I just wanted to tell you guys how it was going. Now we are almost at the end of 2 weeks of doing this, trying to get back into scrapbooking and scrapbook more every day. I feel like I'm really making progress in the room to get it set up to where I can just bust out some layouts when I'm feeling creative. Just the act of thinking about it every day is really getting me back in the scrappy spirit. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.